This is Tim Hewitt-Coleman, and we're building freedom today at Pebble Spring Farm. Where's Pebble Spring Farm? Pebble Spring Farm is in the Eastern Cape of South Africa, 34 degrees south. It's a wintry day or autumn day here. It's in May, middle of May, 16th of May to be precise.
Yep, that's right. We're building freedom. We're not fighting for freedom. We're not protesting for freedom. We're not writing songs for freedom. We're building freedom. It's different. And today I want to talk to you about the way in which I'm diverting my Greywater tank to what will become a banana circle over there. So let's just quickly test out. I've just laid the pipes. We're spending today doing that, and let's see how that looks. SIPO. So let's just switch on the water here just to check that everything's working, and let it run there into the sink a bit. Okay, and then we are going to see if there's any leaks. Hey, come on guys, get out the way. Busy here. Yeah. Alright, now of course what we've done here is completely illegal. We're bound to go to jail for it. So, because of course you've got to have everything approved according to the National Building Regulations Act of 19 bloody blah. So there, water's running through there. I've created a new elbow there, which you shouldn't really do, but that's what I've done. It's glued nicely, and it's working there. It's running there. I created another joint over there. Don't see any drips there, and there we are. The water's running out there. Now you see that hole there was created in part by a fallen gum tree that is probably about 150 years old, just fell a few months ago. Okay, so there my water's running, and that'll become the hole which I'll show you just now, which we will fill with compost and carbonaceous material, wood chips. So what do I need to tell you here? Simple 50mm PVC pipe you could buy in your hardware store. PVC weld to glue the pipe at the elbow and at that joint over there. Hacksaw cuts through PVC pipe that you're going to use, and then to dig the trenches. So instead of going to gym, just dig a few trenches. I use these tools. These are my favorite tools. This is, I don't know what this is called in English, but here in South Africa everybody calls it a garber. I suppose it's a kind of a hoe. Maybe people call it an adze, I don't know. And then a nice little hand hoe. That's really cool. This thing's made in Brazil. Can't remember the trade name now, but it's really cool. Very nice and handy to get narrow trenches dug. Spade, of course, and then one of those kind of, what's it called, a steel peg that you drive into the ground. What's it called? I don't know. It's not a pick, it's something else. And then this is a hoe, kind of a garden hoe. It's quite handy for digging deep stuff out of the trenches. Alright, so I've made the hole a little bit deeper now. The plumbing is working fine, it's running quite nicely, and I've been trying it out for a few days, just without covering here, to make sure that in fact the water does soak away, because we don't want to create a smelly bog here. So the water's soaking away quite nicely. So the hole, it's about a meter by what is it, almost a meter by a meter. So you get what I'm saying. I mean, it's around about that size. That's the size of the hole that I'm making. Now the next step is going to be to fill it up with wood, logs, carbon. Trees are mostly carbon, like this huge big fallen blue gum tree here. And this is where the roots, so there's lots of carbon in there from the old roots as well. Alright, now you see what I've done. I've dragged a whole lot of logs from the forest that were needing to be cleared out. So one man's poison is another man's medicine. Those logs needed to be cleared out to clear there, but they weren't needed there, but they are needed here in the banana circle. But I want to show you what I did here. You see, I found this kind of a root branch here that I'm using as a kind of a cap. It's a nice cool shape. It's kind of like hollowed out underneath there, just the natural shape that it was, and I'm putting it over there so that now as I pile the wood chip over here, it's not going to clog up that outlet of that pipe, because we don't want that to block up. We want the water to soak down. Now you'll see I'm going to put a whole bunch of wood chip on top here, and that's the next step. Alright, so you can see that I'm putting in the wood chip now. I'm very lucky to get piles and piles of wood chip from my local tree feller friend down the road here. We have a barter system. He uses my bees to pollinate orchards, and he pays me in wood chip. So that's beginning to go on there, and you'll see we'll stack many more loads on there. But that's the idea of what's happening here now. So you can see now it's late afternoon, and you can see where the sunny parts are there, and this is guiding me where I'm going to be planting the bananas at this stage. I've got 2 plants I bought in, so I'll put one there and one there, because you can see the late afternoon sun is blocked by this by the cottage, you see. So we want the bananas to be as sunny as possible. So I reckon one there and one there for now. We'll see how they do. All right. So we smoothed everything off now. We've covered it up, added a bit more horse manure in there. There you can see banana number 1. I actually can't remember what it's called. Banana number 2 is a lady finger, which is a smaller banana, and I've heard that it does a little bit better in the cooler climate. So we're not quite banana country, but I've grown bananas before and they can be done. So let's just water these down. So I'm watering these with water out of my scoop out of my tilapia tank, so it's adding an extra bit of nitrogen into the water, and you know, trees dig that. So lots of water, bananas are thirsty. So they have marked out the circle. You can kind of see it there, the circle in the sand, and I put a bamboo stick in the center of the circle. That's where the deepest hole part is. Remember, the 1 meter by 1 meter, so that as it grows up or whatever, I can remember where the center is. Now the idea is we'll keep on piling carbon on here, because this is of course going to, as it decomposes, that carbon will rot and sink and become hollow. So we'll keep on piling the carbonaceous material, the leaves and the branches in the center there, and then I'll continue planting my bananas around here to form a full circle, or as they propagate by themselves. So that's the idea, because the way the system works is the roots of that banana tree and the others we'll plant will eventually be able to take advantage of the moisture that's coming into here from our trench that gives my washing machine water coming through here, and that together with all the carbon and the good nutrients from the horse manure and other stuff we're going to keep on piling on there will nourish these plants and save me from the hassle of having to water them. So it's kind of an automatic system. All right, beginning of my banana circle, and you can see how the circle is going to expand around and become a circle. Right now it's just got 2 banana plants in it. Where's my finger? There's one, and yeah, there's the other one over there. You see it? Yep, there. All right, but it'll form a circle. Trust me, it'll become a banana circle. So I've told you what I'm doing, and I've shown you how I'm doing it, but I think it's important also for me to say, why am I doing it? Yeah, we're adding carbon to the soil, and we're increasing biodiversity, and maybe saving on fossil fuels by saving me the effort of having to drive up and down in my bucky truck to the shop to buy bananas. Realistically though, or am I doing it to save money so I can use the money elsewhere or whatever, or am I doing it to save the planet because of
all of those good things. No, actually not. I'm going to leave all of that up to Greta Thunberg, and you know, she's doing a great job at saving the planet. But I think I'm doing this because, man, I just enjoy doing it. It's like singing a song or doing a dance or painting a painting. It's just a beautiful thing that I enjoy doing. Gives me pleasure. It's an art. Is it an art? I don't know, but it feels like it inside me. It feels like I'm making something beautiful in my garden, making something beautiful out of this place. That's why I'm doing it. I'm not trying to convince you to do anything. I'm just sharing with you because it's fun to do this. I'm playing a game, and I'm playing a game making this video. I like playing this game too. It's like a beautiful little dance. So anyhow, this is it. Tim Hewitt-Coleman, building freedom.